Hello, my friends. Have a seat.
I will pour you in some water in this cute little coffee cup.
So, here you go. Don't worry about me. I'll be drying. Wait, let me do this right. Okay, here we go. That's how I usually start my videos if you're wondering if you're watching for the first time. But hi, welcome, I'm Kira and this is my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about productivity in general, mostly if you have too many ideas and you don't know where to start, because that's what I'm going through right now. I'm just flooding with ideas and I have so many projects that I want to start, but it's hard to start projects if you don't have the time to finish them, and that's the point of it all, to finish your project. So I will give you 5 tips for how to be productive when you have too many ideas. I know what some of you are thinking. Yo girl, I'm just here for being productive and I don't have any ideas at all. But you'll be happy to hear that this first tip applies to you as well, even for people who don't know what they want to do. The first thing I'm going to tell you is that you should concentrate. It's probably the most important tip that I'm going to give you, because you should pick one thing and go with it. Just focus on one idea at a time and you will finally get started with something. Because if it's all just going to stay in your head, you will always think about it and never actually start. For example, this picture I'm drawing right now is one of many unfinished pictures. And even though I have many other different projects going on right now, I decided for myself that I would pick this special picture, this one and only thing, and actually finish it.
Yeah, your intelligent girl noticed that these 2 things are not enough. So I will add some more clips and make it look less aesthetic, but that's fine. Ouch.
If you didn't know what these are, they are some clips that you put on your paper or documents for them to hold them together and for stabilization. Because yes, I was one of the people who didn't know what these things are, and I just bought them because they were pretty. For example, this pink one first was the first clip that I bought. But anyways, continuing with tip number 2. This one follows the first advice that I gave you, and it's to pick up more projects over time after you used to do the first thing. In my opinion, multitasking can be practiced, but to not be overwhelmed with everything at once, you have to start slow and do everything one at a time. So if you have the one project you're working on and you feel like you could take on some more after getting used to it, you can start with your second project, and so on. Let me give you another example. So you want to go upstairs and you want to go up the fastest way possible. So you try to skip the steps. But if you try to skip the steps and your legs are short, you cannot take too many. And if your legs are longer, it would be no problem for you to skip as many as you would. What I'm trying to say, you have to grow taller for you to get faster and quicker and more efficient. So if you grow with time, you can take on more projects at once. because you're used to doing the work. That might be a strange metaphor, but I hope in some way it helped a little bit. Small disclaimer, I'm not shaming any short people here. I hope you don't take it to bed. Anyways, continuing with tip number 3. Write yourself a plan or design your illustrations if it's about something that you want to draw. It might sound annoying, but I think it really helps. I'm saying I think because I'm one of those persons who does not do it. I don't write any plans, even though I really would love to, because planning something can really help you organize the way you want to do it. And yeah, I think it's really helpful. So I'm giving you this advice to do it if you're able to do it, and if you're one of the persons that can do it. But if you're someone like me and you're a bit too lazy to write everything down, you should at least take some notes, because not only is it good for you to remember things you wanted to do, but you also could write it down in an order, or just plan little things out. You don't have to make a whole plan and organize every little thing about it. Just be organized enough for you to actually fulfill your plans and do something about them. Because doing it out of the blue might be a bit difficult. I mean, there are some spontaneous people out there who can do it without any problem, but if you have the chance to, be at least a little bit organized.
Ah! What is happening? Wow!
Yeah, and while I let you into my struggle, here are some updates about the picture I'm drawing right now.
This is how far I've got, and it's turning out darker than I thought, but I kinda like it. Especially the faces. It's kinda cute.
But let's get back to the topic, because we want to be productive and not procrastinate all the time. So, tip number 4, do whatever you feel like. You should have fun with what you are doing, and you should enjoy the process, because that's the most important thing. Don't force yourself to do something if you don't want to do it. Sometimes we have to accept that we are being unproductive, and it's okay. We don't have to do something all the time. I mean, take a break when you see that you're not concentrated, or that you're not feeling like doing anything, and that it's not working out. It's alright to take a break and just relax a little bit from time to time. My 5th and last advice is that you should take as long as you need to. Of course, I'm not saying that you should neglect the fact that you want to finish something, but let's take, for example, you drawing a picture. If you draw a picture, you want it to look pretty in the end. You want to have fun while drawing it. And that is something that you can only achieve through patience. Because if you're patient enough, you can draw the details, you can take your time with your coloration and think through the coloring schemes, or I don't know, anything. So sometimes we should just enjoy the small things in life and accept that even if you're drawing the whole day and just drew the half of your picture, it still was a productive day, because you did something, and that's the important part. Acknowledge that you did something, and that will motivate you for the next time. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching it to the end, and I really hope that these tips helped you in some way, and that you fearlessly can be more productive from now on with all your projects and dreams and drawings. Very optimistic, I know. But anyways, Thank you so much again, and see you next time. Bye!
It's getting dark outside already. And I'm still not finished. Let me try this.